welcome Rachel Smith and Ali Rowe on this Zoom meeting that we're having. I'm wondering if both of you, Rach, if you start, whether you can tell us exactly what you do during the week on Zoom.
Yep, so I am the HR manager for Diabetes New South Wales and ACT, so it's a charity. I am working at the moment full-time from home, so I spend a lot of time on Zoom, probably about 10 to 12 meetings a week, possibly on Zoom, on a busy week.
Wow, wow. And Ali, what are you doing, my friend?
At the moment, I am doing part-time work for a tutoring company, so doing dyslexia instruction. So that's fairly intensive time online. So it's looked like on those days, 6 to 8 hours of calls on an equivalent to Zoom. Yeah.
Okay, so so can both of you let me know, we'll start with Rach, we'll just do that order, but let me know how you're liking Zoom and, you know, sort of, are you over it?
After a couple of months working full-time from home, I must say, while I'm very thankful that we live in a time that we can have this technology, it is kind of losing its luster a little bit. There was a lot of, I guess, novelty about it at the beginning, and I have used it before this, but using it up to, 10, 15 hours a week is a lot. So probably it is losing its shine a little bit now, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine to be honest. What about you, Ali? How are you finding it?
I found the same, yeah. It is great that you can still carry on work in this season, but after a couple of hours, you do feel your back hunched over and you go, oh, I could really do with some fresh air and things like that. So it's good, but yeah, it can be a bit challenging with those long hours.
Yeah, fair enough. And you're working with children too, Ali, so that would be a really tricky thing to be doing.
Some little ones who can't cope with all of those hours, yeah.
Yeah. So we have all of our community groups are functioning with Zoom at this moment in time, and you're both in a community group, and I know that you've both been regularly attending via Zoom. So can you tell me, in amongst all the Zooming that you're doing, why you would choose to still be part, and you've got the energy to be part of your community group? So Rach, we'll start with you again, if that's okay.
Yep. Look, I think it's very similar to the way that I approach it when I'm working face-to-face. I have quite a long commute, but I still make even if it's a busy day, I still make the time to go to community group. So I think while it can be exhausting and going on yet another Zoom meeting after work, after sometimes a really full day of meetings, can be hard, I think it's worthwhile to still have the community in whatever way we can do. So sometimes it does mean that I don't speak as much as, if I've had a really full-on day as I might have face-to-face. But look, I think being part of the community and hearing from the Bible is just a great midweek thing to do. So I do still make the effort to do it.
Yeah, fantastic. And Ali, what about you?
I feel the same. Yeah. It's really nice to connect with members of St. Paul's and people who I love, and to have a platform to do that, as frustrating as tired as the platform may get, it is an opportunity to talk with each other. It's an opportunity to hear what's been happening in people's lives, because lives have continued to kick on in all of the mundane and exciting things in this season. And so it's been really nice to read the Bible together and to pray together. And there's a lot of grace when it comes to internet issues and things. And so I think that it's absolutely a worthwhile thing to do, to continue to connect in that way. Yeah,
wonderful. Well done, you two. And for anybody else who is watching this video, if you are not in a community group at this moment in time, we'd really invite you to fill in the form, and we will connect you. You can do it from your lounge room, and so it's never been easier. And as both Rachel and Ali have actually said to us, they've made it a priority because of what they're doing in the connection with people from church. So I really thank you, Rach. I thank you, Ali. Thank you for doing yet another Zoom with us. But bless you both, and keep on keeping on. And hopefully one day soon we might not have to have our Zoom meetings happening.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, bless you.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks,
again.
Dan.
Okay.
Bye.